Hi, everybody. How are you doing, my subscribers, my viewers? How are you doing, guys? I'm so elated. I'm happy. And I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon as well. Now, guys, I'm going to be looking a little at some heroes that is being talked about. Some additional heroes that they're looking at. I'm going to speak specifically about Miss Lou, that's Louise Bennett Coverly, and Bob, that's Bob Marley. Now, let me pull them apart now. Many persons may not know about Miss Lou. The younger generation may not know about Miss Lou. Miss Lou was a lady who promotes dialect. She was never afraid of speaking the patois. As she normally said, we should always try to express ourselves the way we are comfortable. But at the same time, we should learn to speak the proper English, which is standard English. Because wherever you go, whatever the language for the laws of the land, that is what you're going to be judged by, right? So you have to learn that language. You can't just speak just the pure patois and expect to go into a place of, say, a courthouse or some place of that where you're going to be asked questions and you're not able to respond the way you should, and person will not be able to understand what you really mean because you're limited. Your vocabulary is limited. However, Miss Lou now promotes dialect, and that is why in the schools during festival times you see a lot of the children them do dialect and they do songs. So one of them that I always like is before me married and go hug up mango tree, right? She has so much of them, so much. So she is really a popular person, popular person in those times. She passed on quite a few years now, quite a few years, and persons had loved listening to her because it's like when she speaks, you laugh. She's a great entertainer, and she was well trained. She went and studied in England. She studied her area of learning, and she portrayed very well. And that is why too, when we speak our patois, patois is a language now, so we must adopt it. It's with us, so we have to know it, right? We should not laugh at anybody. But we should also know the standard Jamaican English. So we are able to interchange. You go to school, children go to school, and they're going to do their exams. It's not going to be written in patois because reading patois itself is difficult. The way we speak it and it is written is totally different. It's very hard to read when it is written, but it's easier to speak. So Miss Lou now has done so much in that era of our culture, right? And she had stretched it so far and wide, but today's generation may not regard her maybe enough as all the older generations would have, because in their time, people were not really going out to study, and Miss Lou went out on the limb away in England and studied all the different genres and returned. So, and then now in the schools, they try to teach it. So we talk about dialect by Miss Lou, right? And she wrote several. And even today, even songs, folk songs, they are in memory of her. She has a lot to do with those things, right? So when you speak the patois or the Creole, remember, you have to learn to speak the standard English, guys. So we don't, because in early times, when persons speak just the patois, somebody from a more sophisticated community would look on that person as if to say, you're illiterate, you sound like a parrot, you cannot speak. Because that's how they classify, you cannot speak. So they always try to say they are speaking, even if they are mixing up the standard English and the patois. So we have to learn it, we have to practice speaking standard English at home, but at the same time, you remind the person, this is what you said in Creole or in patois, and this is what it means in standard English. So Miss Lou in her era of genre, all of what she does, she is so seen now as being considered to be another hero, right? Now, we look at also, they are looking at also Bob Marley, and we know that Bob Marley brought Jamaica to the fore, brought Jamaica on the map worldwide, all over the place. So even today, Bob has passed on over 40 plus years. And Bob's name still sounds as if he's not gone. His music, the lyric in the music is very clear and connecting. Persons can connect it, and the rhythm and the words are very meaningful. So Bob plays his guitar, and he will go all around the world, different countries, participating and singing and into his reggae beats. So Bob also was widely recognized, widely admired, right? That's the same father for the different Marleys, Ziggy Marley and all the different Marleys, you know. But what is due to a person, give it to them. Give it to them. They have served their time in their time. In their time may not have looked like no, because now we are moving into AI. So persons are more gravitating towards the AI period now. So they are not going to admire much of Miss Lou and to a lesser extent Bob, right? Because we have a new set of music coming up now, which you're not even hearing the reggae being played as it should, or would normally hear it in other times. Dancehall has taken it over. And I can recall when they normally have Sunsplash, which is now named Sumfest. I've been to Sunsplash before. When it comes to dancehall night, it's like the people have come out from everywhere. Everybody come out. It's like and the words too, the lyrics, they like it. And they gyrating and they dancing and they can the dancer connect to the everyday little man's life. But everybody adapting to it. No, it's taking over the place. It's taking over the place. Everybody's been drawn to dancehall music, right? So see Vibes Cartel pushing it now, and other Bounty Killer, which is Rodney Price and Buju Banton and Beanie Man. All of those persons are dancehall. And I think Spice too and Shensi, all of them people, they're pushing towards dancehall. I don't see much coming from the reggae as first. But maybe it is still there, but it's not so, to me, up and running as it in the days gone by. Everywhere it turns was just reggae music. So I don't know if the era has changed. No. So you have dancehall, right? So guys, just like to tell you that they are looking at Miss Lou and Bob to be Jamaica's newest national heroes. So don't say that you didn't hear it on Anti-DTV. I looked it up. I was enthused. And, we have to share. So remember, man, look up at the video, man, and watch it, man, and share and like, comment. Have a good evening. And thank you for watching so far. Thank you for watching my videos, and thank you for sharing. And for my new subscribers, thank you too. It could not have been possible without you guys. So, bye.